Hello and welcome back, everyone, to 1991 Review. At the end of the last episode, Han Li's formation of the nascent soul sent shockwaves through the three realms. The magnificent phenomenon everyone witnessed was a culmination of a process that seemed like the final life-or-death moment of a person's life. The process of shattering the core and forming the soul was incredibly perilous, with the reversal of his meridians causing unimaginable agony. Yet, with an unyielding will and the miraculous medicinal power of the nine-turned spirit ginseng, Han Li gritted his teeth and endured. However, the real challenge came from his inner demons. He had assumed that with the soul-nourishing wood, the heavenly devil pearl for protection, and the spirit-fixing pill in hand, this trial would be easy. But his inner demons proved to be far more treacherous and powerful than he could have imagined. They delved deep into his most hidden fears, conjuring terrifyingly realistic illusions. His homeland being massacred, his parents and sisters suffering, his cultivation base being destroyed, his mysterious small bottle being exposed, and the entire cultivation world hunting him down. The fire of anger and the terror nearly consumed Han Li. Fortunately, at the critical moment, his treasures preserved a sliver of clarity, allowing him to shatter the illusion. Before he could fully recover, the inner demons wove new, sweeter illusions, reuniting with his family, marrying Nangongwan, and even seeing the Mo sisters and Qin Shaoxian living with him. This was followed by visions of him reaching grand cultivation mastery, dominating the southern heavens, and ascending to the spirit realm. Lost in these dreams of happiness and power for an unknown amount of time, Han Li finally had a sudden epiphany, broke free from the enchantment, and successfully condensed his nascent soul. The moment the nascent soul formed, it flew out from the top of his head, creating a wondrous sensation. He was a nascent soul, and the nascent soul was him, yet he couldn't control it. The nascent soul was like a carefree infant, playing above his head, bringing his state of mind into a pristine, innocent state. Just then, outside his cave dwelling, two elders from the Falling Cloud sect appeared. The white-haired elder cleared his throat and said, "I am Cheng Qian-kun of the Falling Cloud sect. Congratulations, fellow Taoist, on successfully forming your nascent soul." Inside, after a moment of frowning, Han Li ordered Silver Moon to temporarily conceal herself and remove the restrictions. Sooner or later, he would have to give the other party a fair explanation. The green mist dissipated, opening a path. The two elders flew in, and before them was a young man in green robes with an ordinary appearance, looking to be in his 20s, who greeted them with a smile. The first thought in the minds of the two elders was shame. A stranger had borrowed their sect's spiritual ground to form his nascent soul, and had set up a powerful restriction they were completely unaware of. It was truly a loss of face. After exchanging polite greetings, the two elders' attention was drawn to the colossal ape puppet Han Li had refined. They were amazed by his proficiency in puppet arts and seized the opportunity to probe his background. Thinking of this, Elder Qing smiled and asked, "Could it be that you, fellow Taoist, are a cultivator from the far west?" Han Li gave a half-truthful, half-false reply, saying he had learned the technique from an anonymous ancient text and was an authentic Southern Heaven cultivator from the state of Yu. When asked about his age, Han Li's answer shocked both elders. "Based on my calculations, I'm probably a little over 200 years old." 200 years old to form a nascent soul. This was a sky-shattering genius, an existence with incredible potential for the future. Realizing this, the two elders looked at each other and quickly communicated telepathically. They decided they had to recruit this talent at all costs and absolutely could not make an enemy of him. Immediately, Cheng Qian-kun spoke with a solemn tone. "If you, Brother Han, are a rogue cultivator, you are welcome to join our Falling Cloud sect. You will have a status equal to ours and become a supreme elder." Of course, their offer wasn't just empty words. The two elders offered extremely tempting conditions: freedom from troublesome rituals, an annual stipend of spirit stones, the ability to command disciples to run errands, and most importantly, guidance from two nascent soul cultivators with centuries of cultivation experience, which would help him avoid detours. This proposal truly hit a nerve with Han Li. He had just broken through, and his experience with nascent soul stage cultivation was almost non-existent. After a moment of contemplation, he asked for 3 days to think it over. After the two elders left, Silver Moon revealed her true form as a white fox and slowly walked in. Han Li asked about the method to open the Void Heavenly Cauldron. Silver Moon revealed that the Void Heavenly Cauldron was not an ordinary ancient treasure, but a heaven-reaching spirit treasure from ancient times with terrifying power. The key to opening it was refining the Crimson Ice Flame. She also informed him that there were no other ancient treasures left inside besides 2 heaven-mending pills, as they had escaped over the years. But what surprised Han Li even more was Silver Moon's assessment of his mysterious small bottle. She speculated that with its heaven-defying ability to accelerate the growth of spirit herbs, the small bottle might not be a product of the human realm, but was possibly refined by a cultivator from the upper realm or celestial being. Finally, Han Li asked for Silver Moon's opinion on joining the Falling Cloud sect. She analyzed that it would be beneficial for Han Li's cultivation and for consolidating his power. Therefore, 3 days later, Han Li officially agreed to join the Falling Cloud sect. The two elders were overjoyed. At Han Li's request, all ceremonies were simplified. He officially met the core-forming cultivators in the sect. Many of them, including the patriarchs who were once the seniors, like Song Yu, now had to respectfully address him as Marshal Uncle Han. Next, Han Li chose a mountain with a unique Mother Peak topography for his new cave dwelling. He quickly opened up the cave and arranged a formidable formation, enveloping the entire area in a thick mist. With everything settled, he returned to his old herb garden to tidy up, but waiting for him, there was a graceful figure of Mu Paling. The once arrogant woman now respectfully bowed and pleaded. Mu Paling was blind and offended Senior Han many times before. I hope Senior will not take it to heart. But this Junior has a matter to ask of you, and I hope Senior can grant it. I wonder if Senior Han would accept me as your disciple. This Junior will definitely serve Senior for life and will never leave you halfway. Han Li's story at the Falling Cloud sect truly begins here. How will he respond to this request? What other challenges await him on his cultivation path? Subscribe to the 1991 Review channel to find out more. For now, goodbye and see you all again soon.